On January 22nd, 1953, the people of the local district voted on building the $650,000 program. The plan was to build an entirely new classroom complex on a 16.5-acre site. This also included a new bus garage. The vote passed 485 to 138. The building was started in the fall of 1953 and was finished by the time school started the next year in 1954. 1954 to 1968, little was done to improve the school. Football lights were finally added in 1968. In the fall of 1968, there was much more interest in improving the school. In a survey in the fall of 1968, there was also interest in a new gymnasium, kindergarten room, art facility, physical education plant, and a swimming pool. On September 25th, 1969, a special election was held on whether to issue a $925,000 in bonds for the school addition. The vote carried 370 to 316. On March 24th, 1970, bids were received for construction. The following bids were received: Ben Knight, $556,000, AJ Penner, $167,000, Mechanical and Chrysler Electric, $59,000. Construction was started in the spring of 1970, and the addition was ready in September of 1971. The additions consist of a gymnasium, art facility, swimming pool, locker rooms, multi-purpose room, one high school classroom, kindergarten complex, principal's office, student lounge, and several storerooms. The gymnasium was 110 feet by 86 feet. The swimming pool was 75 feet by 32 feet, with 4 lanes for competitive swimming. Most of the equipment in the addition was new and was provided by the bond issued. The school in Minnesota Lake had been a high school up until 1989. After that, the schools merged and it was just a middle school and elementary. The school was then used as just an elementary school in the fall of 2013, and the middle school merged into Mapleton.
I've been teaching, this is my 23rd year. Hard to believe.
I'm not actually sure because I retired and I came back and it had been like 30 some years. And then I came back to work in the library part-time.
I've been teaching for 28 years. 26 of those years have been here at Maple River. For the last 20 years, I have taught in kindergarten, and before that, I taught 5th grade.
My favorite thing about teaching is making connections with the kids and seeing how much they grow throughout the year.
The kids. I just really enjoy the kids.
My favorite part of teaching is actually a hard one. However, one of the things that I really enjoy with the children is sharing my love of books with them. I really enjoy reading to them each day. Another thing that is very enjoyable is seeing their growth from the beginning of the year to the end.
The years when I taught at Maple River East School, I'd say my favorite memories, lots of them. I'd guess the biggest difference between not being at East and being here is I miss the staff because I was able to collaborate and visit with the staff all the time. But the cool part is next year we're going to all be in one building, and we could get to, everybody will get to see each other. And that wouldn't matter if I was at East or at West. When you move buildings, you miss the staff.
There's been so many in so many years. I think it's just the different things that you share with the kids and they share with you.
When I think about all the memories that I have from teaching here at Maple River, one thing always stands out for me, and that's our community support. Whether it be in the arts, the academics, or athletics, Maple River is always there to support their students.
I'd say the biggest change in teaching would be technology. When I first started, kids didn't have cell phones. We didn't have Chromebooks. And now, lots of my 5th graders have cell phones. Everybody has a Chromebook. So I'd say the biggest change is definitely the technology piece.
Oh, it's changed tremendously. So when I started in special ed, and just all of the different laws and rules. And then third grade was when I was my first actual classroom, and the kids just seem like it's more with technology and computers, and every year there's a change in something with technology. And I think that's the biggest change, is what's been available to the kids with technology.
There have been many changes throughout my career in teaching. One of them that we've made most recently here in the elementary is how we teach reading. Also, of course, technology has changed over time, and there are many things that we can use now to engage our students.
I went to school at Maple River East from K through 5.
We both went to Maple River East kindergarten through 5th grade.
I went to Maple River East Elementary from grades K through 5.
I went to East in 5th grade.
Mr. Raker's class, because he took us and played kickball every day, second half of school.
Our favorite class was Miss Stoltzman because she was a good teacher and she's really fun. Yeah.
My favorite classroom was Mrs. Stoltzman because she always made class very fun and enjoyable.
I only had Mr. Raker's classroom, so I guess that was my favorite one. Because I liked the way that he decorated.
Probably when Cameron Robinson decided to crawl and sneak out of the classroom, the teacher had to go run down the hallway and grab him.
My favorite memory in elementary school was Halloween, dressing up as pumpkin. My favorite memory was watching a teacher get chased by a bat down the hallway.
My favorite memory is playing dodgeball with Ethan Emerson.
I remember playing trash and ball every Friday, and if you made it in the garbage, you'd get a piece of candy. That was the best.
My favorite recess activity is probably playing football or soccer between the trees at the school.
My favorite recess activity was definitely Black Cherry. Mine was playing soccer.
My favorite recess activity was playing kickball in the back.
I like to play Black Cherry. Thank you.